Hello, hola, once again. Here we are back in Peru. Well, still in Peru, I guess. Just wanted to go over last night, the Friday night's ceremony because that was incredible. Spent time, visions came on really quick. No real visions, just photos of demons' faces, random. Um, Everything was pretty much dark. Um, Very negative, very a lot of anger. So extremely, um, just extreme. It was. I thought I had to go to hell to face my own demons, but when I actually think back about it, I don't need to go to hell to face my own demons because my own demons are right inside me, and that's just how it works. You know, that's yeah. I got to face him, and it was nasty and horrible, and it consumed me for a short period of time where literally it was nothing but pure anger and hatred for everything. Um, I felt a demon come out of my face, so it was like inside me, but like on an angle came out. So its eyes were out and its eyebrows were snakes. It was horny, it was scaly, it was everything that I imagined a demon to look like. And it was in me. And that was pretty fucking freaky. Um, until I got to the point where I heard Annalita's Ikara coming through, which was able to actually allow me to see the the negative, and it dragged me away from that, and it actually put me into um, it brought me back to my dieta, my plant, my ahusata. Um, and when I did that, all of a sudden, the darkness started to lift. But then I thought somebody was going to attack my dieta, so I built a cage for it, and then sat there holding the cage, feeling like it was going to attack my plant. And then at one point, it felt like Ahusacha was dying, and I saw it wilting inside me, and it was horrible. It was hurting me. It was painful. It was everything that I didn't want, you know. So at that point, all I could do was the rain really started pounding down at that point. So I stood up and I held my hands out to absorb all of the light and energy from the universe, because at that point, at the point where I was sitting there with the demon out of my head, I was looking around the room. Well, I was actually, it was weird because I could not see it, but feel it, sense it. It was there. Um, so for a brief moment, I decided to actually step into the second phase, into the demon. And when I did, I see myself looking around the room and just pure fucking hatred for man, for the people that were in the room feeling love, for getting healed. I hated that. It was fucking intense. I just wanted to go over and fucking chop them all up and fucking eat them. It was that intense, you know? And for those of you watching this who know me, know that's not how I think, and that's not my thought pattern. So to have that kind of hatred and disgust in my head was fucking horrible. Um, but then, yeah, I kept listening. I kept focusing on the Icaras of the shaman, and I was able to actually bring a lot of love and a lot of light into me and back into the room. And yeah, I actually brought it upon myself because I stupidly didn't actually focus on my own my own personal stuff. Right, I wanted to I asked Aya, it was like, well, either take me to hell or take me back to the mushy trip 27 years ago. I was hoping she would take me to the 27 years ago, but I guess I can't do that until I face my own demons. I still want to go and see hell, and if there is a devil, like a guy in charge down there, then I am going to sit down and talk with him. And that was the one thing I got out of the whole ceremony was you can't go to hell to talk to the devil filled with anger, because when I saw the demons' faces and shit, and then I started to purge, it was like I could taste the demons in my mouth. So I was spitting them out. I was building myself up. I was pumping, ready, getting ready for fucking war. And if I had gone to hell like that and faced the devil like that, then it would have started a war that just nobody wants to see. So the only way to do it is with love and light. And I realise that now, and I'm so grateful for this journey and for everything that I've been doing, and yeah, literally everything I've been doing. It's phenomenal. I can't explain it. It's just wow. My dieta, my ahusacha, which is what they call a garlic plant, doesn't actually grow bulbs of garlic or anything, but when you rub the leaves, um, it smells like garlic. Um, I drink that each night before I do my ayahuasca ceremony, and it's bringing me closer to the plant. Um, a lot of you guys just aren't going to believe this or understand it in any way, shape, or form, and for those who do, I appreciate your open mindedness, but I'm actually attached to the plant. When I've been drinking the plant, I actually I've planted an imaginary seed, in an imaginary garden in my heart, okay, inside me, and I'm growing my plant. Most shamans have done hundreds of dietas, and they will constantly keep doing dietas on different types of plants, and basically you drink the plant before you do the medicine, and then you do your ayahuasca ceremony, and it's amazing how much connection you can have with a plant. I have had my plant call me and tell me it was thirsty. But this morning when I got up, it was hungry for nutrients. So I just sort of followed like I do every other day. I just get up and I follow where I feel I need to be. So next thing it was like, oh, I'm going to go and play in the mud because it had been raining all night and it was pretty muddy here this morning. So it's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to go and play in the mud as you know me. So I'm playing in the mud, and it's like, oh well, I haven't been down around that back corner over there, down on the ground where the corn and stuff is, and so I'm just going to go for one, have a look around, and see what's going on. And as I walk over to the first corner that I get to, the um, the the soil had been sort of washed, the topsoil had been washed off and down to that corner point. So there's a lot of silt and stuff sitting on top, which is generally always the better part of the dirt, even though it's finer. It is actually always got good nutrients in it. So I'm like, oh, grouse, cool. So I scoop some of that up and I bring a handful back and I put that on the plant, and it just felt right. When I found my plant, Adriano, I'm not sure if I told you this already, but when Adriano took me out to find my plant, my ahusacha, um, I was so so overwhelmed when I met her in person, um, that I grabbed her leaf, one of her leaves, like it was a hand, and I kissed it like I would a lady. And then I gave her a big hug, and they told me that an offering of mabacho, which is the natural tobacco, is a good thing. So I gave her some of that, and she she basically yeah, is talking to me constantly. This connection that I can't describe or explain is just mind blowing. She's only my first one, and she's also probably the same that my connection with the plant. The plants was testing me to see which side of the force I was going to take, and by containing my demon and by bringing light into myself and the room and everything else, and coming to the realization that you can't win anything by using anger. You can only ever use it by living love and light, and being harmonious with yourself and everybody around you, regardless of whether you like them or you don't, or whether they've got things that they do that you don't like or whatever. It's all just it's all just learning. Um, I've yeah, I think. Oh, and one other thing. Um, for those who know me and know about my concept of the rooms, on Thursday night, the one before my demon night, I was able to actually. I took one of the rooms that I took me to after the Incas and the bridge where Weasel left, and that. I was taken to a room where I was allowed to create with a thought. Any thought I had would create itself, would manifest in the room. Um, I walked into the room and I looked down on the ground and I thought, oh, that looks like a snake. And it turned into a snake. And I'm like, oh, snakes. And more appeared. So this room starting to fill up with more snakes. And then I went, no, no, I don't want snakes. They were gone. I was like, no, that can't be right. This is wrong. Hang on. What if I wanted lines? So I ran my finger down through the air and a line appeared. Just like somebody had drawn a line in the space, in the air, in the room. And then the whole room just went and lines appeared everywhere, just like that. And I can't remember exactly what the next couple of things were, but I know there was at least two more things that I thought of that manifested themselves as quick as I thought about it. And for me, that was telling me how powerful the thought is. And it's not just in that realm that it's as powerful, that thought is powerful, it's in this realm as well. It's something you can't describe. It's something that just cannot be um, fully understood until somebody's actually come and done this and been there. And for those who haven't actually seen me since I got back, if you're thinking that ayahuasca is a 4 to 6 hour DMT trip, it's not. That would have been amazing. That's what I came here for. I didn't come here for healing. I didn't come here to become attached to a plant or grow one inside me and learn to, you know, learn to heal or do any of that sort of stuff. So, um, yeah, I'm so blessed and so amazed at how all of this works. And oh, that's right. So I've got keep getting distracted in my own mind. So after I brought the stuff with the topsoil in it back and put it on her, then I was compelled to go back down past that area and around the back of the buildings. And then, as I was walking across, I noticed one of the planter boxes, the soil was different. So I walk over and it was sand. And I'm like, yes, perfect. It's exactly what I need. So I've scooped up a big handful of sand and I walked that over to get the to put onto Ahusacha. And then, um, after I got the sand on, then I was able to go back towards the sand pit, and as I'm walking, I see that there's like composted bark, like nutrients. So 3 trips with that, and I now have Ahusacha. I think I introduced you to her yesterday, actually. So I may have actually shown you lots of different pieces, but there she is down there in the planter box. It's not the big one, so yeah, no, it is that one there. Um, and yeah, I'll take you down. I'll show you how I built it up, and might even take you around and show you where I found it. Nah, I won't do that. I won't bore you. Um, but yeah, very few visions because the demon coming out of me, my eyes were open and I was fully conscious of everything. The medicine was in me. I could feel, the vision, the visuals that was having was almost like acid trippy type. But that fucking demon, that wasn't, that was a feeling and a sense, and yeah. yeah, that definitely wasn't just a vision. Okay, so I've built it all up. She's got her compost on the top. She's got her sand in the middle. She's got some extra nutrients down the bottom. And it's really cool because literally every time she's thirsty, she lets me know. Um, that's actually the cutting that we took from the place where we went in the jungle. Um, and yeah, it's uh, it's just becoming more and more full on and real. And it's nothing to do with the visions anymore. It's all about the learning and the understanding that you can find of yourself in this time and in this place. But for anybody who's feeling lost in their life, anybody who's struggling to deal with any aspect of their life, it is definitely the thing to do to find clarity, to bring closure on any particular ideas that you're feeling negative about. It's just flipping amazing. Hello, Jeremy.
Hey, buddy.
How you going? Just brought you up here. Actually, we had a tarantula downstairs, so I'm sure you probably, if you've been seeing the photos, then you would have seen. Um, but yeah, this up here is amazing. But yeah, last night I was coming up, and as I came up the stairs, I see a tarantula on the netting on the windows downstairs, and so I went and tried to get everybody so they could have a look and grab some photos and stuff. And one of the local guys, um, yeah, it was actually right there. So just on the screen there, and yeah, one of the guys comes over, grabs a broomstick, right, puts it up, and just taps him down. Just yeah, just brings him down the thing, and then bang, just straight up, he just puts him on his hand, you know. He's like, here, and he puts his hand out with the tarantula on it for me to hold it. And I'm like, oh, no, that's just, oh, no, that's off its head. No, 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 no. And he's going, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, all right. So I put my hand out, and this tarantula crawls on my hand, and it's crawling up my arm, but its legs were getting stuck on the fabric of my shirt. And I'm like, oh, shit, I don't want him to get pissed off and bite me. So then I got the bloke to grab it off again. But I can honestly say that I've actually had a tarantula walking on my arm, which is pretty crazy in a lot of aspects, but very, very interesting at the same time. So yeah, I'm not sure if I pointed out, but the corn's actually got ears on it now. So I don't. Yeah, I think I did because I remember saying something about it won't be us, but either the next group or ones after that will actually end up with some fresh corn out of the garden. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Um, this is a journey of learning, and if you're going to be here or you're going to come and do this anywhere, you got to come with an open mind. You come with a closed mind, and you'll get nothing out of it. You won't get visions. You won't get anything. You'll literally just purge and purge and purge and purge, and then you'll go home really disappointed. So, if you come here or anywhere in Peru or anywhere doing ayahuasca, open your heart, open your mind, open everything, and just allow yourself to be really gullible to everything. Um, because what you learn when you open up is 10 times more than what you learn when you're trying to hold it all in. So, Sunday afternoon, we're getting ready to go for a swim, and then in a few hours, the guys will be back with our new guests. So, the new chemistry, the newcomers, some of them may have done it before, some may have not ever done it before, won't have any idea what they're in for. I'm sure Mark and Mike and Dolan have given them a bit of an idea if they could. So yeah, I hope you're all well, that you're finding peace and love in your heart. And if you're not actually finding peace and love in your heart, then keep looking because you will find it. I know you will. It's impossible not to find it. because it's in every one of us, same as those demons are. And yeah, peace, Beth. Love you guys heaps, and I will see you again real soon. Love you guys. Hooroo.